Hello, Broodwar family, back with another FFA. This one's on Big Game Hunters. Go ahead and take a look at the players here in green. Terran. This ugly yellow, Zerg. Orange, Zerg. Brown, Protoss. Yellow, Protoss. Black, Terran. Gray, Edward-AssHand, Zerg. And red Terran. So what are we looking for here first? Well, if you've watched some of the FFA games, I apologize, that I've annotated, I like to be very clear about being greedy up front. Usually that helps. However, I will say there are some stipulations. This top left corner, for some reason, these guys like to duke it out as quickly as possible usually. However, given the fact that they're both Terran, and at least one of them setting up a complete wall, I'm guessing the second one will here in a second, you know, you got to be ready for anything. You know, these side bases, I think it's okay to be very greedy when you're playing an FFA on. Of course, we're not seeing that from either one thus far. But I realize there's always that fear. I mean, let's look. You're playing an 8-man game, right? So if you are greedy and are taken out early, then, you know, at least you didn't have to play that entire game and then lose. But if you're playing greedy, you're going to set yourself up to at least outlast most of the players. Unclear, again. I mean, I guess this has to do with walling, but why not just take the base here if you're Zerg? Protoss up with a quick cannon and a gateway. Meanwhile, this Protoss already getting into some tech. Top green Terran got their factory set up. Got the full wall, double barracks, wow. And then one bunker for the red Terran. And gray is just going all out here defense. This is totally noob approved. If you're unaware, I go by noob. I'm a terrible Starcraft player, one of the worst. You do not want me on your team. I am a easy F rank. F as in fail. Never seem to win these ladder battles unless players just disconnect. We've all been there, right? Most of you probably a little bit better though. If you're out there working the ladder, good luck to you. I hope you do well. I hope you're able to grind it, move up, get better. So yeah, we can see the full wall off here for the orange Zerg. Early on, I gotta say, green looks to be doing very well. Already 3 factories. Kind of surprised he hasn't taken the second refinery just yet. Orange out causing some trouble against Zerg already. Well, this is the problem I have with this setup. It appears very short-sighted, right? You don't have much space in this part of the base. Most of the base, in fact, is above this. Meanwhile, yellow teching up, getting the robotics facility, adding 3 more gateways. I think yellow, probably one of my favorites here. Yellow and green. Going for the starport. Top is red. finally getting a little bit of tech. Second hatch up. Not really droning much. Gray's got to get more drones. So when I'm looking at this, 5 minutes in, let's talk about who I think is actually going to go out first. Orange is just asking for it. They're trying to set up some attacks. Don't think this has any chance to succeed. Not with 3 cannons, 3 dragoons. I think what's going to happen is he's going to end up pissing off this brown Protoss. Already got siege mode set up here. Gray, I think, is likely to get eliminated quickly. Same with black. I do not like this setup at all. Basically just trapping yourself inside your base. Of course, the way this is going for red, although they're going to have a Wraith come out, I don't know, it seems like green's going to take that over fairly quickly. Oh, yeah, red gone first, wow. I didn't think they'd be going first. However, you know, if you look at that premise from the beginning, these two guys like to duke it out early, typically. Yellow going for the second Nexus. I like this. Already, based on what I'm seeing, I'm thinking this is going to be yellow versus green at the end of the game. Green working on one upgrade. Probably needs to get some more factories going. Got the second armory up. Not seeing a lot of tech down here from the brown Protoss. And not seeing any upgrades. Why build there's one. Attack upgrade for the ground units of Zerg. Why build 3 if you're not going to get all the upgrades going? And I think Brown realizes that Orange is just going to continue to attack. Already has the hive set up. Wow. And there's the Spire. Looks like Green's going to set up another base down here and then possibly take this top center. Meanwhile, I don't think Gray has any idea what they're doing. Totally noob-approved play. Love it. This is how I play. Going to lose immediately. Even though I'm a noob, I know better than this. And immediately, White has set up a couple... I'm sorry. Black has set up a couple tanks, hiding them with the engineering bay, already saying, okay, game on here, and you're going to force Yellow to come out swinging. Already has a Reaver. Looks like potentially setting up for, yep, there's the fleet beacon. A bunch of carrier action, I'm sure. Possibly some danger here for green if these Hydras keep going. Not much of a defense setup. I mean, he's basically living life large right now. Got the science facility coming in. So he does have enough to pull back to help defend in this space, at least for now. And Brown is moving out. Probably ready to attack this orange player. Pissed off at some of the early harassment. Setting up cannons, making it difficult. So got the hive going, got some Scourge just in case there's drops. And then Zerglings went underground. I get an observatory. Fleet beacon coming in. And there's the observatory. Alright, so question. What is yellow going to do here? Was I completely wrong? Possibly. Already dropping some tanks here. Doing tons of damage already. He's got 3 carriers going. Got the upgrades. Gonna take these tanks out easily. I think once these carriers get out, he's got 4, 5 going now. It's gonna be so easy to take these tanks out. Very curious. Get these Zerglings up. Let's attack. I think this wall will hold this fairly easily. Meanwhile, all this ugly yellow yet to be harassed at all. Green is setting up a huge wall of turrets. Of course, Gray has this other base going already. Couple workers. Got 2 carriers going. You gotta remember, if you're playing big game hunters, man, dream big. These 2 Stargates, that's just not enough. And another drop tank out for more harassment. This is not going to end well for Black. I think Black is going to get taken down here very soon. Once he has sufficient carriers, I mean, basically you're talking about only turrets here to stop him. Has nothing going in terms of Goliaths, Wraiths, Valkyries. Yeah, this is it. Once these turrets are gone, I'm sorry, game's over. That's not going to help you taking out or just protecting 1 tank there. Look at this, green just dominating this top left corner. Waiting to see what the brown Zerg's going to do. Still don't have a ton of drones from Edward-AssHand. And here we're starting to see this finally. There's virtually nothing but turrets here to stop this. He has 7 carriers. This is plenty. Meanwhile, we're missing a battle over here. My bad. Got some defilers, already have some ultralists out. Call this the hate match. Wisely using some of these defilers, making it impossible to take this ultralist out. Need to get some Storm or some Robos to get some Reavers there, bud. This guy totally playing like a noob. I am a primarily Protoss player. I like to play Terran sometimes, but totally recognize this setup for my games. I can already tell you it's not going to work for you, Brown. Sorry, buddy. Looks like Brown could be the next one to go out, that or Black. Starting to be some Valkyries, some Goliaths coming out, too little too late. We're up to 9 carriers and growing. Upgrades coming in hot. Already 1-1. Meanwhile, look at this. Carriers are not going to stand. Doesn't appear to have... Okay, there is the upgrade. Sorry. I saw the 4 there. Those Hydras will easily take these carriers out at this point, and more coming. Needs to get that speed upgrade, though. Ugly Yellow just sitting here, waiting around, trying to figure out what they want to do. Meanwhile, Green has got an army to contend with. Of course, if I'm Yellow here, I'm also getting a Dark Archon. Let's go ahead and take one of those SCVs and get our supply count up. That's something Terran and Green can't do up here. Of course, he's unaware of the Green Terran at this point. Orange just wreaking havoc on this base. I'm pretty sure this is game over here. Even though you got 7 carriers, it does not mean much at this point. 11 carriers for Yellow. Finally took out the command center. Got his 12th carrier. Not sure what he's waiting for. And here we go. This will be the end of Brown. Has nothing here that can really stop this. Same thing with Black. Taking out anything that could possibly attack the air. Looks like we might have a drop coming in here. It's very, very easy to drop this base right here. There's almost nothing back here. In fact, it's got some mutas, but that would be easily handled by some of these Goliaths. "11 shuttles, are you kidding me?" And of course, Yellow, content with the fact that they've pretty much beaten Black, going out here and going ahead and attacking Orange. Orange, by the way, still attacking Brown, which Brown is basically dead here. Okay, big drop. And more incoming. This could be the end for Ugly Yellow. 3-3 upgrades. Yeah, there's very little that's going to be able to stop this. Guardians are already gone. I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure this is game over for Ugly Brown. Possibly game over for Orange. Definitely game over for Brown. With some Guardians up here in gray. I mean, it seems very clear that this is going to become yellow versus green. Of course, Brown, pissed that he's been harassed by Orange, just taking it out, trying to get that Nexus back up. Not going to help you in the long run, everybody. Might as well just give up. That is the noob way. The approach to being a noob. Terrible build orders. Terrible strategy, and finally we see yellow and green meet. 10 carriers here. Gonna go ahead and take out some SCVs, some turrets. Drops a ton of Goliaths down there. And they're starting to eat up these interceptors and these carriers. 2 already gone. Brown is basically dead. Once this hatchery's gone, that's it. Meanwhile, back up and running here. Kind of surprised Yellow isn't macroing, you know, while he's out here playing Captain Commando with his carriers. Easily takes that building out. Gonna take this hatchery down. Not realizing, I don't think. Oh, we must have missed something here. All these turrets are gone. I'm guessing that Gray must have taken them out with some Guardians. Now fighting a two-front battle. See that ugly Yellow's gone. Been eliminated. It's carriers. Where is this other building? Oh, Orange. Set up a hatchery in the base of Brown. Meanwhile, all those carriers gone. Look at this. A crap ton of Goliaths and a huge bunch of Hydras, and they're both being loaded up. What's going to happen here? As Mr. T used to say, pain. Meanwhile, Brown using their carriers. See, this is why you've got to constantly macro up. And he's finally doing that now. I gotta say, that play alone, I think, means Green is going to win this game, hands down. We got the big drop coming in now from Gray. Of course, Green just pulls back all of their Goliaths, making this a massive loss. Goodbye Guardians, goodbye Hydras, goodbye Overlords, game over. Brown just took out the hatchery from Orange. Orange luckily got this one up just in time. Still in the game briefly. Of course, these carriers, basically everything that Brown has. Looks like Yellow's going to pursue Brown, put him out of his misery. Has a bunch incoming now. I'm guessing Green's probably going to go back after Gray here. This is a perfect spot to drop in this top corner. Still having trouble with this replay panel. And if anyone knows how to permanently eliminate that, please let me know in the comments. Never mind that top corner. Just gonna go up here, drop in the front of the base. Nothing to stop this. Gray's game is gonna be over here. Meanwhile, Black is starting to push out to the rest of their base. Building that supply up again. May have a chance now against Yellow. I'm guessing Yellow is going to take their 12 carriers and just eliminate Brown at this point. Needs to build up that interceptor count first. And AssHand out of the game. Three teams, or three players eliminated by Green so far. Yellow, not going to be able to be stopped here. There's just too little in the way of carriers. 5 carriers versus 12. Orange got a second hatchery up. Got to be aggressive here if you're going to try to even get back into this game. Meanwhile, I'm a little worried for yellow. They're fighting a two-front battle, and we know black's going to be pissed off at them for what they did earlier. Of course, black struck first blood, had those tank drops, and this looks like it's going to be it. Say goodbye to the Nexus, say goodbye to the probes. Oh no, he's leaving them. Like he's playing with his food at this point. Of course, that makes more sense when you see their carriers attacking the second base. Meanwhile, green is building up a massive drop here. Potentially just going to go straight for the jugular against yellow. We'll see. Of course, yellow has a observer over this base, kind of keeping tabs here on them. Basically just taking control of the center. Not unwise here, just kind of allow these other players to duke it out. And it looks like the drop is ready. Where are they going to go? Right into yellow's second base. This base, you can kiss this base goodbye. Probably a lot of these carriers as well. And of course, black now coming out with a ton, and I mean a ton of Goliaths, probably 25 or 30 of them. Also with the full 3-3 upgrades. Orange building their tech back up. Alright, was not enough Goliaths, unfortunately. Wow, look at all those Goliaths. Not a good idea. Lost one carrier for virtually nothing. Kind of hid for a second, coming on back. Only 8 supply for brown. Not sure why they're going to build a second Nexus here. I mean, you didn't even have enough probes at your first base. Not wise to spend your money there. You want to spend it on attacking units, perhaps. Now it's going to be the battle of green Goliaths versus black Goliaths. Pretty sure green's going to win that one. We've kind of come to consolidation phase of this game. After some pretty hardy battles, losing 4 of the early team players. Everyone's basically just kind of building up their armies, getting situated. And we're back at the attack. Again, he's just like playing with his food. Why even leave him alive there? Looks like that observer was taken out. Huge drop coming in here for green now. Not like how black has attacked him. And these are kind of trapped. He's got his black's got his Goliath just trapped back. Hard to get back here. going to eliminate some of this stuff. A lot of SCV is going to go down. Eventually, this does look like it will be cleaned up, though. Already getting ready for another drop down here. Just building a turret ring. Kind of marking his territory. There we go. Green is finally cleared out of this base. Well, Giga almost maxed out again. Said no sir, he's just going to take this out. Oh, that's just going to make it die faster. You're not going to take on this army of Goliaths here with these carriers. That is way too many Goliaths. I'd be careful not to take them out of position until you get some turrets built back up. Both orange and brown licking their wounds, just hoping nobody notices them at this point. What does Green have in store next? Has a fleet now of Wraiths, building up a ton of turrets and tanks. This is very hard to beat. And just kind of settling in, like I said, let these other guys attack each other. And if I was black here, it might be time to build some nukes. Could easily take this out right here with some nukes. Maybe get a little lockdown, take out these carriers. That is a ton of carriers. 18 at least. Meanwhile, Green just sitting here taking advantage, using their Wraith fleet in destroying, eating these up. Looks like took out the observers. What a bounty! Oh my gosh. Just totally took down that carrier count by 13. Virtually unbreakable. Is he going to drop? Looks like he is aiming, possibly targeting this Zerg base. Yep, here we go. Right when he's going to attack Brown. Oh my gosh. not good. Way to take advantage of that green though. That'll be the end of Brown's north base. And this should spell the end of these Goliaths attacking. Wow. Finally got those carriers back. Like he needs to go test them out. Sorry, man. Already taking those out. Afraid of a few cannons. Don't be afraid, man. Oh, you did not learn your lesson before, did you? These wraiths are going to take you down. Wisely taking out all the observers. There's nothing here to stop this now. Take that back. There was some observers and some dragons. While Orange testing the waters on the brown side. What the idea here is from black. Let's see how we can possibly throw away some vultures as fast as possible. Orange playing, or I'm sorry, yellow playing with the food again. Really nothing here to stop it. Possibly a flank attack. Well, I guess it's not their flank, but Orange ready to attack the front of the base, just make this guy disappear. Seems like they've started to kind of get to a stalemate point. I mean, green clearly has control of the map, but if everyone's going to be maxed out, you got Giga, you got FCV Man, you got tolesha, all maxed out. Orange is working on it, very close. Someone has got to make a move here. Basically destroying every single probe. Black also taking some race here to take out this second base. Alright. So here we go. Green has plenty of minerals, plenty of gas. Going ahead and destroying these SCVs. Smart move. Got to build up those attacking units. Great plague there. Yellow's just going to go ahead and try to take this base. Brown essentially left with just these cannons, one carrier. I don't think that's going to get the job done. Meanwhile, look at this massive drop here. This is going to be very hard for Zerg to stop. Also has all these race waiting to attack. Great spot, by the way. This is almost impossible for them to get units in there to attack. The last-ditch effort here from Brown. And just to make it more fun, Yellow's piling in on it too. What is Black doing? Come on, man. Pretty sure this will be it for Orange. Green gonna take this guy out. And at this point, if you're Yellow, you're Black, it's time to say, okay, let's team up against Green. There's no other chance here. Got a drop coming down. Black's base. There you have it. Orange is now officially out of the game. Somehow, I've never seen this before, Brown sticking in there, has 0 units, only buildings. Means it's literally impossible for Brown to win this game. Finally, Yellow decides now's the time to move out. Goes ahead, takes a ton of these carriers out with the race, but definitely pays the price with some of the race. These Dragoons are just getting turned into soup by the tanks. And here comes the Goliaths. Meanwhile, Black did clean that attack up. Let him cut off your route of escape here, Yellow. Bringing the Goliaths in. Of course, not a great idea. Black has a ton of Goliaths as well. Although, oh, and look at these race. What are you doing? Use the race, Black. These are virtually useless attacks at this point. I mean, another thing to consider in Starcraft is when to attack and what to attack. I mean, think about this. You are wasting shields, wasting interceptors, attacking these turrets, and now you're trapped. You are not going to be able to get out of this without losing a ton of supply. It's got 12 full carriers there, and it's about to be 0. Not gonna get much better through this base, buddy. Yellow. Oh my gosh. What did you do that for? One of the things I love about this game, just you gotta think strategically. As a noob, very hard for me to do that. But when I do, and I somehow make it to the end of the game before I lose, I feel really good about myself. Looks like Black's time has come. Although I could be premature with that. Black does have enough to fend this off for now. Apparently does not have enough scans. Black, look at these wraiths just taking everything out. Finally, okay. These wraiths will get shredded very easily now. Some more carriers going. I'm just going to go ahead and speed this game up as it appears. Green is so far ahead at this point. Although possibly not from supply perspective. But they have enough. And look, sending more SCVs to their death just to build up a much higher supply count. Somehow yellow has higher supply, however, they're off playing grab ass over here. Not even sure. About to lose that supply now. Building another base. Meanwhile, a drop is forming. Kiss that supply goodbye, yellow. Black, look at this. Finally going full rage on here with the, oh, yellow realizes not even possible. So yeah, yellow versus black. Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Huge drop coming in. Massive amount of wraiths. We'll get shredded by these Goliaths. Wraiths, great against air, horrible against ground. Easily destroyed. Even 3 Marines can take out 1 Wraith easily. And that's it. That's the game finally, guys. Don't think green knows about this little brown guy. Probably just watching. There you have it. Let's go ahead and go to the stats for you stats fiends. Easy game for green, it looks like. Dominated from start to finish. Alright, that's been another FFA. I appreciate everyone joining. Hope to see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.